coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
On red.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Red on red. Go, high.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Jaguars.
13, Luke. Hey, Lion. Turn. This one's hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
12 more yards.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph. 11, 30 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Hey, let's go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They're at the 4, looking to get the game's first points. Here's 3rd and goal.
11. Hey, kill. Hey, I'm gun.
They'll send their tight end left. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16. T.J. Sanders, relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Bills. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Makes the score Bills 7, Jaguars 3. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Tootin, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, run! Take right open.
Another run here with Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
On the red. Hey, tomato. Done.
And look to pick it up with Tootin. And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, time. 11, Agate.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. That's a baker's dozen. 13 for the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On the give, it's Tootin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Let's go.
third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
48-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
319!
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Look out!
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
18.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Jaguars' 2-yard line.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bayshore Tutu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
24. 13, move.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, think right open. Suckers, right?
Now here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
(7-3) is the score. With 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on third down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's going to have a Bills first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
What a luxury, Mike, right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
319! Alert!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First and goal at the
Having a tight
9-yard
end
line.
that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Second and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. On play action, Allen moving to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Second and 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Hey, Lion!
Right back to Tipton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. First and 10.
Same price. Here we go.
On the ground, here's Tipton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Here comes a return from the goal line. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made by Jesse Bates. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Allen. To the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in! Touchdown, Buffalo.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Into space. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, this one's up. 11, 11. Hey, I'm gun. Go, go, let's go! Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. That'll be complete to 2. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Complete to Bayshore Tootin. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey, son, this one's hot.
Man in motion, heading right. 2nd down, Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Red, oh, red. Hey, tomato, 30 left.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it. Nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
On the red. Hey, Soko, hot.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They motion the slot man left. Lawrence throwing on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long. But in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake, here's Allen. Hit throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 12. A long one from Gibbs. 36 yards.
That's just a huge letdown there defensively. You have them third and long, and anytime an offense decides to just turn around and give the ball to their running back, it's almost like they're waving the white flag that this possession is over. In this case, not only did they pick up the first down, they picked up a huge gain.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
319!
Allen goes with a pop pass. And he's into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
This drive begins with a run by Chewton. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Is complete, and he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
Ready up! Hey! Son!
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And he will get into the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
For the Jaguars.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Look out!
Now Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 25, here's second down.
Round 80!
A run here with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Hey, home. Watch your key. That's it.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up fourth down.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Their catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
Fred,
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Lawrence now on second down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Go.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down.
Hey, son, this is hot.
They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39.
Now Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Bills' 29-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Let's go.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Cam Little to kick off for the
Little
Jaguars.
now following the touchdown. Out to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. It comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
At the 22-yard
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down and 8. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout at the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the Bills. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from